morning, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful Memorial Day. It's the 24th, Monday, 2021. The time is 3:35, and I wanted to show you what my outcome of my couching, not like a couch. This isn't couching around. This is called couching, where you take yarn and you place it through some kind of mechanism. This is my cone holder where I place my thread, but I'm utilizing it for something totally different. I've got my sewing, it's a basic sewing machine, it's a basic embroidery and sewing machine. It only has a 4-inch hoop. You can get these sewing machines for under like $370 now. And I have the tension at 4. I have a zigzag stitch and it's at 5.0, or you can make it wider if you want. That's totally up to you. Let me go put that back the way it was and go back here. And the length is at 1.0, and this is called a cording foot, which is also used for sequins or beads. And you could buy these attachments in just about anywhere, really. They sell them, kits, and Brother sells them, Singer sells them. A lot of companies sell them, but you got to make sure that your shank fits it. So look at your manual and find out if yours is a high shank or a low shank. Mine is a low shank. You can obviously see how low that is. So this is where I add yarn. Let me get place the yarn right underneath that curvature, and there's a little slot, and I just slide the yarn in there, and I'm pulling it along and guiding it on anything. I just drew this out. I just did little doodles, drew out little doodles, and I'm actually painting or doing embroidery, but in a different type of scale in yarn. So I'm doing this with yarn because I have a lot of small remnants of yarn. And all I'm doing is just having fun. I'm twirling it around, zigzagging it. I'm getting different yarns and doing different types of art, using my artistic skills and doing something totally different. And I just think this is so much fun. And then I'm cutting little pieces out. Like if I miss like a spot here, see how I missed a little teeny area? I'll get a different color yarn, just couch that down. And that's why it's called couching, because you are couching the yarn down. Now they do have sewing machines that have a couching attachments, and these sewing machines can cost you up to $10,000. For under $375, buy yourself an attachment. It's called a cording foot. They come by different names. They're called sequin presser feet. They're called cording presser feet. They even have some that are couching presser feet. If you're going to buy one, they come in different various prices. Some are $6, some go up to $15.95. So do your research. And you see how I just added just yarn, and I'm just having fun, and I'm filling in gaps and just enjoying my life, because I want to find new avenues in my artistic skill. And this is what the back looks like. And I'm going to trim all these threads, and you can see it's a basic zigzag stitch. And I'm going to add some backing to this, and then I'm going to cut it all the way around, and this looks like a nice piece of art. And it's quite stiff, by the way, and if you could see, I have backing, batting, and then the top part of the material. So I'm going to square this off into a rectangle, add some, I was even thinking of doing a hem stitch or some type of quilting stitch all the way around. And this is going to be like a piece of art somewhere. I love the way it turned out. I really do. Especially when I've never done this before. I went on YouTube. I wanted to find something to do, and because I've heard of couching, and I do have these presser feet that I've never used before. because I really, not that I'm stupid or anything, but I could be, but I could be dense, but I really didn't know what to do with them. So here I am, just having a wing-ding of a time. I'm so glad this project was finished within 2 days. 2 days. I was able to add this artwork and, utilize all these beautiful threads that I have and create this element. And I'm practicing because now that I know how to do this, I want to maybe buy a jacket at the second-hand store, at a thrift shop, or whatever they call them nowadays, and take the coat apart. And because you can take certain coats apart with a seam ripper and take the sleeves off, take everything off, and then add some beautiful elements like this, and then sew the coat back up, and then you have a one-of-a-kind coat. Imagine getting your jeans, taking the seam off both sides of your jeans and drawing a design and using this couching technique with your yarns, and just play with it and have fun with it. So thank you for listening. I hope you're all having a fabulous Memorial Day. Be safe out there.